Hello neighbours, this is Unit SP02 and I'm playing some more Borderlands 2. This is just a update because I have completed the initial game, so basically up to the warrior. My first thoughts, impressions, it was, I tell you, it must have taken some effort to go back through the entire game and change it for ultimate Vault Hunter mode, but it was pretty fun. I mean, yeah, there were some challenging moments. You can tell by my cache. The cache has gone right down. I have so much iridium though, which is always handy. Firstly, I was going to talk through... Yes, look at that. I'm going to give you a loot update. I got a Vengeful Stalker once I killed Jack. And Jack, by the way, whew, yeah, a lot more intense this time. Without dropping you any spoilers if you haven't completed it, it's just a little more difficult. I was actually did a video on... beating him and then the warrior. I think I died twice, which isn't too bad. The warrior I thought was pretty easy, to be honest. I think it's just Jack that... Jack is just a little bit more difficult. But yeah, he dropped this badass Pearlescent. It's a Vengeful Stalker, as you notice. Being vengeful, as it's Vladov, generally means... Look at the fire rate, 12.4 fire rate. So it's pretty rapid on the fire rate. Reload speed's okay. 41 magazine side's pretty decent. Check out that corrosive damage. 8,633. Not bad, not bad. And then the red text is you can run, but you can't hide. I haven't actually looked into this gun, but firing, I presume, is because it pings off the walls until it hits something. Look, so it's pretty cool gun. See the fire rate there? Look at that, beautiful, sexy little beast. So yeah, so that's what I got dropped from Jack, so I can't argue with that. That's my second Pearlescent weapon, along with the first. Yeah, other than that, really, I haven't really gone through much of mine. That's just a Seraph weapon I picked up. As you see, the damage is pretty pony, it's a level 50. Oh, I did get Mr. Warrior. It's my second one. He did drop this Dandy Volcano when I beat him. So, I mean, I got... Obviously, they've carried on the tradition that once you eliminate Mr. Warrior, first off, he does drop a legendary, so that's cool. So they've kept that. So you guarantee the legendary, whether it would be just a... whether it would be a weapon or just a customization. Yeah, the lame man's legendary, but still, yeah. So I got Dandy Volcano, and nothing else has really changed. Still use my Unkept Harold quite a bit. That, I think, to be honest, after using shotguns, they've nerfed the conference call. I've got a scalable one, it's not the best anyway, but they've nerfed the conference... Jesus, can't speak today! They nerfed the conference call so much that I almost prefer this practical and facer. Because it says the fire rate of 4.5, but... if I show you... it's pretty quick. And it does quite a lot of damage, as you can see by firing. So I actually use this shotgun in a minute over the conference call. So yeah, so that's pretty much my guns. I'll tell you one thing I have been using, obviously the B, is the Bone of Ancients. Now these are the E-Tech weapons you can get from legendary loot midgets, and to go through like the likes of Hero Pass and wherever you're facing robots really, I chucked on this one, the corrosive damage of plus 27% and a cooldown rate of 32.2%. Pretty beastly. So if you combine that with say a Sound Talk, at the moment I've got my electric one on, with my Sound Talk, or my corrosive Sound Talk, it freaking burns out damage. That thing, if you keep your B shield, is beastly. I mean, yeah, I was tearing through any form of robot. Do you know the Saturn? I mean, but he didn't even get off the bridge. I just fired that down with my B shield, and when my B shield was full, and he went down like a sack of spuds. Sack of spuds he did. Still got that stupid freaking... didn't complete that mission, I'll have to get rid of that. So that's my second Pearlescent. Boom, it was when I beat Jack, so that's good. Alright, the other thing I was going to show you is my class setup with the Assassin. I'll tell you one thing, I found it very difficult to use a setup for to encourage melee on the Ultimate Vault Hunter mode. It's because a lot of the time you may be in the thick of it and you can't kill, like... in one stab really a lot of the enemies, because they're quite beastly. So you're gonna have to. I haven't played around with it a lot, but I'd say that class will be difficult. I mean, I haven't really been using snipers, so I haven't really got a particularly decent one. So this is the setup I used to go through most of the modes. Obviously, I think I've got 1 skill point outstanding. Woo! But yeah, increases critical damage, obvious reasons. We're going to be using a lot of guns. Kill skill, killing an enemy gives you bonus critical hit, so the same kind of theme. First thought, wow, first shot, because basically I've got an infinity gun, so if I chuck on the infinity, every shot will have 60% increased damage, so the infinity becomes a gun that you might actually use. Bore, obviously, because any enemies behind an enemy, you're just going to get boosted! Aiming down sights as well, so if you aim in, you get extra critical hit damage, and this is essential. Bullet speed, because I've got the Soundhawk, and if you use the Soundhawk, it's generally quite slow, so it increases bullet speed on the Soundhawk, critical hit and gun damage. So you can see the angle I'm taking here. I'm just going out for all out damage. Increases your reload speed and weapon swap, always freaking handy. I should have just chucked one in there really. Counter-Strike getting hit, because 1 will give me 6 effectively. While your shield is depleted, just in case the B's off, this gives you a little bit of extra damage. Increases damage from attacking behind, because obviously I use Deception, so when I'm in Deception, the next shot I do from Deception will give me an extra 20% boost in damage. So I'm just angling towards just boost, and because I've got the cooldown rate on, it means I will get health regeneration every time I go into Deception, and it gives me an increased movement speed to get my ass out of the way. So I've got that selected. In the final tree, I just wanted to get to this really. Kill skill, killing enemy causes your shields to quickly regenerate, which is handy because you want to try and keep your B shield up. I only put 1 in those 2 because purely just to get the legendary bonus skill points. That one I put a little bit more in just so I can get to the next layer effectively. So this is the kind of skill tree that I've used, and I found it to be pretty good. And what I'm going to go do now is I'm going to go boost the warrior using this kill skill selection, and we'll see how we get on. I'm going to chuck on the Soundhawk, and I'm just going to try and demolish him quickly and get it done. But yeah, so Ultimate Vault Hunt is now completed. So what I might do now, I might go chuck on the DLC, do the Pirate's Booty, and I might actually do just a quick series in that. I'll just do missions only. I really wanted to wait till I was level 61, because that way I could just like get all of the anything that I get from doing it will be a level 61. So that's pretty much the idea I'm going to be looking to do. So we'll see. We'll see. Hitting for some damage for this. Was that 500,000 per hit? Easy. Easy. Actually, what B shield do I have up? Let me have a look. This is my best one. Oh yeah, it does the most damage. Burn. Yeah, that'll do. So yeah. Look at that. So I tell you what, the game's pretty good. And I tell you another spot where I found some loot widgets was in the Sawthorn Cauldron, whatever you pronounce it. That was probably one of the toughest parts for me, I think personally, because you're constantly surrounded. You're constantly surrounded by enemies, and it makes using the beast shield a lot more difficult. There you go. It makes using the beast shield a lot more difficult. So where are you coming up from next, big guy? Come on, what you got? Attacked by racks now, that's not what you want. Come on. Go down, you sack! Yeah, so I'm just using Deception to get the racks off my back, so then they effectively try and attack the Deception you put out before you do it. Come on, he's got to go down this time. Okay, those shots just kind of went through him without actually connecting. That's pretty strange. Yeah, he's dead. He's down. Boom. Okay, so yeah, so don't worry, he went down. That was actually took longer this time than it did before. Mustn't have hit his sweet spots as much. But yeah, so that's the warrior killed. Pretty sharpish anyway. So yeah, that's pretty much sums up this video really. So I'm going to be trying to release a bit more content. You get 18,000 XP. A little bit less than you got in True Hope Hunter mode. I think that was about 25. But let's just have a look. I very doubt that anything is going to be dropped from him, because he's a little tight arse when it comes to dropping legendaries outside of completion of the game. But so I will probably do the DLCs, see how I get on with that. Yeah, see, no. There's no legendaries here. I wouldn't have thought so anyway. I just wanted to show as an example of the setup, and like you can pretty much beast through. What I got hit by partly of one rock for the entire fight. So as long as you keep your beast shield out, you can destroy him. I find this moving around and hitting him as soon as he pops up does the job, because then obviously as soon as he pops up, you hit him. He doesn't do what he comes up to do. He doesn't throw a rock at you. He doesn't flame you if you hit him quickly. So that's why this class I think works for me, because it's just get damage done quickly as opposed to trying to absorb damage. Yes, what was I going on about? Yeah, so I'll be releasing new content soon, different games. I'm getting to the point of I've played so much Borderlands now that I will probably move on from here. It's been an awesome game. It's been a good run, man. Real good run. But I need to I'm a peacock. I need to fly. Oh shit, I said that wrong. I got the quote wrong. But anyway, so this has been Unit SP playing some more Borderlands 2. I'll catch you all next time. Take it easy. Peace!